Welcome to our Leadership Development Workshop, Leading the Way to Coaches' Performance Success. As a college coaching staff, our mission goes beyond training athletes. We aim to develop people and a positive, goal-driven, and high-performance culture for athletes, coaches, and support staff. Our staff includes myself, who is the head coach and is responsible for directing and managing staff, ensuring tasks are being completed, and overseeing all operations. Billy Donlin, who is the Director of Operations and manages the program's logistical, administrative, and operational functions and ensures smooth operations. Keenan Ray is the Associate Head Coach and helps develop and implement team strategies and oversees work. He also plays a key role in the program's overall planning and success. Our goals of the leadership workshop are to utilize our unified leadership philosophy to collaborate, strengthen communication and trust in high-stress situations, and to improve giving clear direction to followers to achieve a common goal.
The leadership theory chosen to accomplish our goals is the path goal theory. For the path goal theory, this theory teaches how leaders motivate followers to accomplish designated goals. Within path goal leadership, they define goals, clarify path, remove obstacles, and provide support. There are four leader behaviors within path goal theory. The first is directive, which helps set clear standards for a performance and makes the rules and regulations clear to followers. Supportive, which goes out of their way to make work pleasant to followers. Particip- Participative, which consults with followers, obtains their ideas and opinions, and integrates their suggestions into the decisions about how the group and organization will proceed, and achievement oriented, which establishes a high standard of excellence for followers and seeks continuous improvement.
Yeah, so our activity for our team, there are 24 members of our team, four coaches, 16 athletes, and two student assistants for 24. Total, we'll have six groups of four. And our activity is the astronaut activity. We'll need eggs, 30 straws per round, tape, 15 cotton balls, about 7 paper clips, 2 sheets of newspaper, and a pair of scissors. And the goal is the egg drop, which is the astronaut. The egg has to survive the drop. And in the first activity, the first card, each team is given the goal of being able to drop its egg from a height of about 15, with the astronaut being smaller than 15 centimeters. And as a reminder, there'll be four different cards, different challenges that all address our style of leadership theory. And it also allows for each member of the group to have to be the leader. So they'll rotate the 4 times amongst being the leader. And this first round is really just an example of there's no time constraint. And the leader is going to be directive in his or her leadership with the other members of the team, giving clear instruction, clear directions. And obviously the winning team, which there could be more than one, which is what we also like about this is, all 6 teams could win if their eggs drop and the egg survives the drop. So it's not based on one winner and one loser. Literally, your whole team could have success, and then you're learning about directive leadership. Card number 2, the next round, is an idea of supportive leadership because we're giving a time constraint. So a new leader will be selected, and they will have to build their egg within a 4-minute time. And this time constraint makes it harder for directive leadership because you're probably going to have to split people up into, one person doing one task, another person doing another task, and they have to support each other within those tasks. And again, the same as before, the egg that survives the drop, the time before the time runs out is the winner. And so, again, everybody can be successful, which I think is important through this. But the leader in this has to be more supportive than directive because of the time constraint. He or she, the leader, can't just be totally in charge, telling people what to do. People are assigned their responsibilities, and then you have to trust them to do the work and be supportive of them while they're doing their work under that time constraint. And then challenge number 3 that addresses the participative side of this style of leadership. Now the team has to choose. Do they want to use a newspaper, or do they want to use cotton balls? They got to choose between the two, and probably they'll go through a democratic process and vote. The other thing I thought of, well, what happens if it's 2-2? They probably have to flip a coin. And now the team is leveraging its expertise for a complex problem. Both the newspaper and the cotton ball, they shield the egg during the drop, right? It's protective, and you got to pick which one do you think is more protective. And everybody has to participate. That everybody participates. Everybody's vote counts on which one you think is most important. And again, you drop your egg, and if your egg doesn't break or crack, then you've had success. But it also should strengthen the communication amongst people and be more participative. And then finally, the last is achievement-oriented leadership. You've had 3 different times where you've tried under different circumstances, and now you've made the goal much more challenging. The drop distance is higher, and it must hit a specific target on the ground, and again, without the egg breaking. So now the team will require more skill because it's more challenging. The leader must instill confidence in each other and push for greater innovation because the standard of success is more difficult. And it is very strictly much more achievement-oriented leadership because of the higher drop and the target being more specific. It's not just about landing the egg and the egg surviving. It's about landing the egg in a specific area and the egg surviving. It's much more specific to an achievement orientation, and it will take great togetherness by the group in order to get that done.
So in conclusion, with our key takeaways, our theory that we use is the path goal theory, which teaches leaders how to motivate their followers to accomplish a designated goal. Through the behaviors learned from this theory, directive, supportive, participative, and achievement oriented. And thanks to the activities provided or delivered, they present a clear example of how the leadership behavior is shown and achieved, and also through the path goal theory is achieved. Thank you.